Well, hello, welcome back to Brambleberry. It is that time of the year when the seasons are changing, and it is time to adjust our solar panels and realign them for the winter months. So if you want to see me do this on this particular setup, then stick around. So the last time I did a video on this, I think I was finishing building this actually and just setting these once. And I said that I was going to make it adjustable. Well, I haven't needed to adjust it yet, so I haven't got that far. So now is the day whenever I'm going to do that. So basically what we're going to do is where this bolt's on here, I'm going to set the angle up there and drill a new hole through and put this through so that I can have a setting for the winter months, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more power out of these panels. I also have to redo these as well, but I don't know if I'm going to do that today. I just want to get these done first. Those are a bit more of a pain because they're a little less adjustable. I need to try and figure something out for them, but I just haven't had the time to do that. So anyway, let's get to it. I actually have two sets of braces on each of these posts. This one's just screwed in. This one's bolted in. This is just a little bit extra insurance, I guess you could say. I'm going to disconnect that one and probably reattach it too, depending on how this works out here when we get it to the right angle. That's a lovely sound. So it would seem with the tension on this thing, it's kind of wedged in there a bit. So I'm gonna probably have to get something and put in here and knock it out to get it completely out of there. You know, it would probably help is if I took these off so that this flexed a little bit more. I'm gonna do it on the other side too. So these arms kind of flex in a little bit, so getting it to the spot where it's the loosest is helpful as well. There we go. Actually, while I got this thing down and movable, I'm gonna do a little experiment for you and for me. I'm gonna go put the camera on the readout that shows how many watts are coming into the inverter, and then adjust the angle, and we're gonna see how much it fluctuates. I'm curious, I don't know. I know that adjusting the angle helps, but I just don't know how much it helps. And keep in mind too, this is just 3 panels on out of 12 panels that I have. So I don't know how much of a difference this will make, but let's see. All right, so there the panel is not, well, the panels I should say are not putting in much right now because it's early in the morning and most of them actually are shaded. So let's go see what happens. Right now the panels are in a mostly vertical or close to vertical position. Let's go see what happens when I spin them up some. Well, not a very scientific test, I guess, but it looks like it did jump up a little bit, although not that much. There is, as I said, some shading, and we're not in the best part of the day for solar. So that difference might be more pronounced in direct sunlight at, like, I don't know, noon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, somewhere around that part of the day, because everything's going to be magnified. Like if you were to change the angle of all of the panels and have direct sunlight on all of them at the same time, you would notice a big jump. So it does do something, I guess, you know, for you to get your panels angled appropriately. All right, so what I'm going to do next is get the angle set for this time of year. I have on my phone an app called Sensor Align, and you just put your phone on your panels or your rack or whatever is movable there, and you have to calibrate it first, but then it'll show you what the optimal angle is, and you can set it for how many times a year you want to move the panels. I think I'm going to set it on 4 times, so there's, I don't know what I'm going to set on. But anyway, you can adjust that. So if you want to get the optimum angle for most of the time and move it more, you can do that. Or if you just want to set it maybe twice a year, you know, for the winter and the summer seasons, you can do that. Or for each, anyway, you get the point. So I'm going to do that, and I'm actually going to set these other ones with the screw gun so that I've got it at the right angle, and then I can come over and figure out where I'm going to drill new holes to put the bolts through. All right, now I'm going to put this over here, knock it in, and mark the wood where I want the hole to go. There we go. Try to get this as close to level as I can. Just eyeballing it. Some wood in the threads. I probably should be being pretty careful too about hitting this end here, because I don't want to, you know, when I'm taking it out, because I don't want to booger that up so that I can't get a nut on it. Hopefully I didn't do that this time. Ooh, kind of tight. There we go. Just need a little coaxing. I probably did booger the end up a bit. On to the other one. And there you have it. Got those panels set. You can see the difference here in the angles from this. These were set for summer. And those are, I guess, set for fall. I guess since it is fall, that's what the sensor align's telling me to set it for. I need to do a little bit of research and kind of figure out when exactly to change these, like get a date of the year, I guess. Maybe it's whenever the actual seasons happen, like the first day of fall, first day of winter, first day. I don't know if that makes sense, or if it makes sense to do it like in the middle of, I don't know. I don't know why I'm postulating about this, because I actually have no clue. So if some of you know, you can put it in the comments. It could help me out and help somebody else out maybe. But anyway, I got those set. I need to get the others set at some point. Probably not going to be today, but at least we got those started. So if you watch this long, as always, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a very blessed day.